And so that's one thing that I noticed when I watched that speech, is that I felt like the conference was important for Trump, because I think maybe for the first time ever, he had that direct feedback loop, and he was like, oh my gosh, here's a bunch of people here that are super passionate about this. And I felt, if anything, it made him even more sure that he wanted to continue this path based on that reaction. At least that's what I was
They were not
seeing.
Expecting that size of a room.
Okay.
They were also not expecting how many people were going to be listening to this. Because here's the thing, when you have so obviously everybody in the world wants to know what Trump is doing and how he's moving and everything, right? Like, they want to, because this is how they've decided, this is how they decide how they're going to operate.
Yeah, and he's the most famous person in the world.
Exactly.
Basically.
But then you have Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is such a global phenomena, especially in countries with devalued currencies. So not only every Bitcoiner in the world is listening to him, but not every Bitcoiner in the United States is listening to him, but every Bitcoiner around the world is listening to him, because they know that if he endorses this thing, then that is going to unlock everything in the industry worldwide, because other people are going to have to follow suit.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's a very powerful man, and they were not expecting that level of audience, or that size audience, both in person and then everything globally.
Right.
I mean, people were talking about this for weeks.
Yeah. It was incredible. And then again, back to what he said. He said, the President of the United States said, never sell your Bitcoin. That's crazy.
I know.
Again, that alone would have been $100 million, $200 million endorsement.
I know.
Just as a pay-per-view. And then he said, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler twice. He said it again. And it was amazing to see how he can do that in real time.
Oh, I love that when I think he said something along the lines of like, I didn't know I was going to get this reaction. I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire Gary Gensler.
Exactly. He's like, he even says he's going to say it again. Yeah, it was epic. Did he say he was going to pardon Ross as well?
He did.
Right. So he's literally going through your wish list.
Yeah, and he had announced that already at the Libertarian Conference.
Okay.
Investment Club. Today, I consider it the best investment that I've ever made. We get 4 projects presented a week by their associated CEOs. Personally, I'm completely blown away by the quality of these projects, and I know of nowhere else where I would be given this same opportunity. Each week that passes, I feel more appreciative of the fact that I'm a member of this group. The vibe was just tremendous. Everybody's on the same wavelength. We just clicked. Everybody listened to each other, enjoyed their company. It was just magical, magical. Take action. Don't take my word for it. Due diligence you need to do. And I really hope that someday down the road I see you in the club. It far exceeded expectations, without question.
But, the Libertarian Conference is very small.
Right, so nobody heard it.
And the Bitcoin Conference is just massive. Well, everybody heard it because it was later on announced.
But everybody, meaning the world, yeah.
But you're hearing real time that not only you shouldn't sell your Bitcoin, but he's going to fire Gary Gensler. He's going to save our industry. He's going to help us put a regulatory framework that makes sense for us. And that he's freeing Ross. Lynn has been at this for 12 years trying to get her son out. It's wild.
Wow. So epic speech. You're there. I guess everybody's happy afterwards. And then I think so. I have very little recollection of what happened in Nashville. And I think I cried for like 3 days straight just because of the stress release. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm done with that. And then we had to jump on the next thing, which was the getting out the vote movement. Okay.
So for getting out the vote movement, we raised all of this money for Trump and none for ourselves. And when you're running a movement, you need money.
And so you got him at the conference, and now you're thinking, okay, now we have to get people to vote. And that was a separate issue. And there's also the Stand With Crypto people as well. And
here's what happened. So, we talked to the campaign people, our relationships with them. And we asked them, okay, how can we help you now? So we've done fundraising, we did Nashville. What comes next? Remember, we don't know. This is the first time in our lives that we've been involved in something like this. So they help us and they guide us into understanding like what comes next. Okay, well, the next part is getting voters. And we go, okay, a get out the vote movement.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.